Hello, my name's Lewis. Thank you for coming to my Eco Wind Kite Surfing Assembly where I'll be talking a bit about the seaside. I understand that you'll all be going on a day visit to the seaside this week. I think it's tomorrow. And you probably will see a lot of these things when you go, a lot of kites. It's going to be all windy this week, so keep your eyes open and you'll see these things. Right, I'm going to show you a few videos first of all to show you exactly how it feels to be a kite surfer and how it looks for when I'm on the water. I'm just going to get rid of the... There we go. So this is me kite surfing with my friend Lionel. I'm the one actually filming there, and that's my friend Lionel. That's me jumping in the sky. And it's an amazing feeling. I can go anywhere I want to on the sea, and nobody can get in my way, no one can tell me off, no one can say you can't do that, so I can go anywhere I want. And that's one of the things I love about it, especially that it doesn't cost me anything to do it as well. Here's another video. No, I'm not going to jump the pier on this one, no. This is just playing on the waves. Maybe I'll show you that video. If you behave, I'll show you that video. Here's one more video of how it feels to be in the sky flying when you jump. It's a really amazing feeling to jump up into the sky with these and fly. And the best thing about kite surfing as well is I can do it with all of my friends. And there's lots and lots of people getting into kite surfing now. This is a place called Tarifa in Spain. Very top place to go kite surfing. And it's one of my favourite places. And the idea is basically with kite surfing is that we only need wind to do it. So everywhere we go in the world now, it's windy. So this place is in Spain. This is Cape Town in South Africa. And it's lovely on the sea. I can be riding along and fish can jump out of the water. And I've seen dolphins, seals, even sharks. I've seen 3 sharks when I've been kite surfing. I don't like to stay too close to them. But it's okay, with our kites I can fly away and it's not too much of a problem. This is in Bulgaria. And anywhere you can imagine where there is wind and water, we can go kite surfing now. So it's becoming very popular. Another shot of Cape Town. This one's in France.
Is that you?
I'll go back to that one. This one is me. And I'm wearing my competition top, if you like, and the judges can recognise you by this. And I'm doing one of my favourite tricks, which is jump in the air. It's almost like doing a Superman. It's called a Rayleigh, this trick. This is in Mexico. This one, anyone who can guess where this one is? Go on then, you can't.
Egypt.
Egypt, that's correct. How did you guess?
Because there's a camel there.
That's right. So you can actually go kite surfing anywhere you can imagine. There's camels all around everywhere. It's one of my favourite places to kite surf. This is Venezuela. This is another shot of Mexico. I'm going to tell you a bit about my equipment that I use now. And I'm going to start with the first thing which is important to me when I'm kite surfing, especially in Worthing. Who's seen one of these before? Go on then.
It's a swimsuit, isn't it?
A swimsuit, nearly. Any better than a swimsuit? Yeah. Diver suit, very close, not a diver suit. Go on then. A wetsuit, that's right. So this is my wetsuit and it gives me protection. And it's really stretchy. Can you feel? It's actually wet because you can all feel afterwards if you'd like. But it's very wet because I've been kite surfing just yesterday. But it stretches and it wraps around my body really tight and it gives me a layer of warmth and protection against the cold. Now you'll notice in this picture I'm not actually wearing a wetsuit. That's because I'm out in Mexico and the sea temperature is so warm that I don't have to worry about a wetsuit. But that happens occasionally in Worthing in the summer. And the next part I'm going to show you A lot of people say, how do we hold on to the kite? How is it possible we can hold on to these big things? This is called my harness, and it's very similar to a big wrestling belt, and it wraps around me. And I velcro it over my wetsuit. And the idea is...
Does it clip onto the car?
That's right, it clips onto the bar. I'll show you exactly how it does that. Hold on. And my kite surfing bar is just down here. This is my kite surfing bar here. So what happens when we're on the water is my bar and the lines go all the way up to my kite. Then I have a little hook here. That hooks into my hook, can you see? So I can effectively be riding along with no hands, and it will pull me around everywhere. Everywhere I go, it pulls me around. Then I'm going to use my skateboard to show you a bit. And I go... I don't have to worry about wires so much out on the sea. Occasionally fish. But so I would be riding around on my kiteboard, flying like this, and if I want to go the other way, I can turn around and then go this way. And this is actually... Questions at the end, please. This is my kite surfing board. And it's lovely. I put my feet go in here, and it's nice and comfortable. Bare feet, I wear nothing on my feet so you can feel it. And I ride around, and it can go both ways. It's very similar to a skateboard. If any of you have been on a skateboard, that's exactly how it works. Right, my kites, that you can see all around the room, are actually pumped up with air. I'm going to show you. I need to be a bit taller for this. Anyone guess why my kites have to be pumped up with air?
They're quite sort of heavy, or like light, and they can pull you around.
Almost, that's a very good answer. They can pull me around, they keep their shape.
Because if you don't have any in the air in the kite, it would just go down.
It helps it stay in the air, but not so much. Think more along the lines of when you go to the beach with your parents and you pump up a lilo, why you would pump up a lilo.
Just a lot lighter.
So it's lighter, not quite the answer.
So if you jump, it will drift you down slower?
No. Think about how a lilo, what does a lilo do on the sea?
Because if you didn't have air, the kite would fall down and you can't serve the kite.
Nearly. It's about the kite and when it falls down.
So that you can fly.
So it can float. That's exactly the answer I'm looking for. The reason why my kite is pumped up is so it can float on the water. In case we crash it, the kite can sit on the water and I can take it back off, pulling it right, so it doesn't sink. So the last thing I want to be doing is be far out to sea and then have to swim all the way back to my kite got a puncture or something like that. Just like a bike tyre inside the big arches, just like a bike tyre, if you've ever had a puncture in a bike tyre, it's exactly the same thing. Now to show everybody exactly how the kite blows up, I'm going to ask for a volunteer to come forward in the white t-shirt. Yeah, that's it. So we're going to pump up my smallest kite. Now you'll notice in the room I have different size kites. This is my biggest one. Hi, what's your name?
Finley.
Hi Finley, I'm Lewis, how's it going? So you'll notice I have different size kites in the room, and the reason I have different size kites is because I need different sizes for different wind speed. For example, the biggest kite I have, I use when there isn't so much wind. When it's hardly windy, I need the biggest kite I can to capture the wind, and the windier it gets, the smaller kite I need, because there's so much wind available I don't need to capture so much. So this is my smallest kite. This one is a 13, this one is a 7, and this one is a 9. This one is a... Just come over here, Finley.